Can she stay forever? The grand ballroom of the Meridian Hotel gleamed under crystal chandeliers, casting warm golden light across marble floors. Tonight was the annual charity gala for the Children's Foundation, and Marcus Richardson knew he couldn't attend alone. Not again. Not after last year's whispered conversations about the lonely CEO who never brought a date. Marcus adjusted his black bow tie in the mirror of his downtown office, his reflection showing a man who had built an empire but struggled with the simple things. At 35, he commanded boardrooms with ease, yet the thought of small talk at social events made his palms sweat. Being a single father to 4-year-old Emma had consumed his world for the past 3 years, ever since his wife Sarah had passed away from cancer. Mr. Richardson. His assistant knocked softly on the door. The car will be here in 20 minutes. Thank you, Janet. Marcus sighed, running a hand through his dark hair. He had made an unusual decision for tonight, hiring a professional companion through an upscale agency. It felt strange, almost dishonest, but he needed someone who could navigate these social waters while he focused on the Foundation's important work. The companion service had assured him that Sofia Martinez was perfect for the role. A graduate student in early childhood education, articulate, poised, and comfortable in formal settings. She would arrive at the hotel separately and meet him there, playing the part of his girlfriend for the evening. What Marcus hadn't planned on was bringing Emma. His nanny had called in sick that morning, and his mother was out of town. Emma had looked so disappointed when he explained he might have to miss her bedtime story. Then she had asked, in that innocent way only children could, "Daddy, can I come to your fancy party? I promise to be good." How could he say no to those bright blue eyes, so much like her mother's? Now, as Marcus walked through the hotel's elegant lobby with Emma's small hand tucked safely in his, he wondered if he had made a mistake. Emma looked like a little princess in her soft pink tulle dress, her blonde curls bouncing with each step. She gazed up at the soaring ceiling with wonder, whispering, "It's like a castle, Daddy." The ballroom doors opened, and Marcus scanned the crowd for Sofia. He spotted her near the champagne table, tall, graceful, wearing an elegant black evening gown that somehow managed to be both sophisticated and warm. Her dark hair was swept up in a classic style, and when she turned toward them, her smile was genuine, not the practiced expression he had expected. Marcus. Sofia approached them, but her attention immediately shifted to Emma. Instead of the polite acknowledgement he had anticipated, Sofia knelt down to Emma's eye level, her formal posture melting into something natural and caring. "And who is this beautiful princess?" Sofia asked, her voice gentle and unhurried. Emma, usually shy around strangers, stepped closer. "I'm Emma. Are you my daddy's girlfriend?" she asked with 4-year-old directness. Marcus felt his cheeks warm, ready to redirect the conversation, but Sofia handled it with grace. "I'm Sofia. Your daddy invited me to this lovely party. What do you think of all these pretty lights?" Emma's face lit up. "They're like stars. Daddy says Mommy became a star when she went to heaven." The words hung in the air for a moment. Marcus watched as something shifted in Sofia's expression. Surprise, then understanding, then something deeper. She didn't offer empty condolences or awkward platitudes. Instead, she nodded seriously. "Your mommy must be very proud, watching you be such a brave, beautiful girl at this fancy party." Emma beamed and, to Marcus's amazement, took Sofia's hand. "Will you sit with us at dinner? Daddy gets quiet at parties, but you seem fun." As the evening progressed, Marcus found himself watching Sofia with growing admiration. This wasn't the professional performance he had paid for. She genuinely engaged with Emma, answering endless questions about her dress, the flowers on the tables, and the orchestra playing soft jazz in the corner. When Emma's eyelids began to droop during the speeches, Sofia quietly helped her curl up on the chair between them, covering her with her own wrap. During the auction portion of the evening, Marcus stepped away briefly to speak with the Foundation's board members. When he returned, he found Sofia and Emma at a quiet table near the windows, sharing a piece of chocolate cake and talking in hushed tones. "What are you two conspiring about?" he asked, settling beside them. Emma looked up with chocolate on her chin and stars in her eyes. "Daddy, Sofia knows about fairy tales and horses and even how to braid hair like a princess. Can she come to our house tomorrow? Please." Marcus felt a familiar ache in his chest. Emma rarely connected with people this quickly, and seeing her so animated reminded him of how much she needed maternal influence in her life. "We'll have to see, sweetheart," he said gently. "Sophia has her own life and responsibilities." But Emma wasn't deterred. She tugged on Sophia's dress and whispered something in her ear. Sophia listened seriously, then whispered back. Emma's face broke into the biggest smile Marcus had seen in months. Later, as the evening wound down and they prepared to leave, Emma wrapped her arms around Sophia's legs in an impromptu hug. "Sophia, can you stay forever?" she asked, the question so sincere it made Marcus's throat tighten. Sophia knelt down again, brushing a curl from Emma's forehead. "Forever is a very long time, little princess. But I had the most wonderful evening with you and your daddy." In the car ride home, Emma chattered nonstop about Sophia while fighting sleep. "Daddy, I think Sophia would like our house. She said she loves gardens, and we have the prettiest flowers. And she knows how to make pancakes shaped like butterflies." Marcus carried a sleeping Emma up to her bedroom, tucking her in with her favorite stuffed elephant. As he kissed her forehead, she stirred slightly. "Daddy," she whispered, "I think Mommy would like Sophia too." The next morning, Marcus found himself reaching for his phone. The evening hadn't gone as planned, but perhaps that was exactly what he and Emma needed. Not a performance or a business arrangement, but something real, something that honored both his late wife's memory and his daughter's hope for the future. He dialed Sophia's number, his heart beating faster than it had during any corporate merger. "Sophia, it's Marcus." Emma was wondering. "Well, we both were wondering, would you like to come over for butterfly pancakes?" Her laugh was warm and genuine. "I thought you'd never ask." Sometimes the best plans were the ones that wrote themselves, guided by a little girl's wisdom and the courage to let love find its way home.